Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, friends, wherever you are. I hope you can hear me. Today, I would like to present about our overall approach toward this the way how to grow the youth and education support service mission. And this is also partly in line with what I'm studying here at the University of Nebraska Lincoln in relation to the PhD in leadership. So it's one of our major philosophies in YessEthiopia, Yes Global Youth and Education Service in general. We are evaluating the different approaches, strategies we should use to grow this mission. And one of the ideas to think about is the leadership element of this kind of organization where we don't have exactly people working for us. We don't have as such a very well organized system in place, and but we are making impact, which is very nice working. And in YessEthiopia, what makes me very happy is that with this very small amount of resources, with very small amount of time we commit on it, we're really making impact, and we are like considering then what's the best way to go forward. What did we learn from our activities so far, and how can we bring in new knowledge, for example leadership theories and leadership principles in this kind of very informal, less guided and less organized system, but where impact can be made. So what is the best approach? How can we guide the young people in our forum, also those who would like to work with us? And today I've been reading about servant leadership, and this is one of the very nice leadership models I have read. It looked like very ideal in its approach, because everybody who have a leadership mentality think in a way of serving others. It's not in a way of like ordering and putting influence and kind of forcing or whatever, making a negative influence in people, rather in a way of inspiring, motivating, and trying to take and like enlarge the positive potentials within everybody. So what we want to do, even as part of YessEthiopia, for us this is a very good leadership model, because we are service oriented organization. We are youth and education support service, so we are a service organization for sure. Then our leadership approach should also be servant based. So I'm trying to explain to the young people in my forum, especially those who would like to work with me, and for those who also would like to work with YessEthiopia, just like take time to understand that YessEthiopia is not like the usual organizations you know from your daily leadership experiences. This is even a non-profit, which is going to be a kind of social enterprise, but which doesn't really take time to be on ground, to have a lot of resources and the like, to hire people. Rather, we started by serving. We started by giving. We started by addressing the immediate problems that those around us and ourselves are recognizing in the community. So what's a servant leadership? The servant leadership, as I said earlier, from the beginning, the service provider, in this case is the leader, whoever is feeling sense of leadership, is there with the primary aim of serving. It's not about going there for own personal advantage, but we gain as we serve. When we started YessEthiopia, our major aim was not making money. Our major aim was not for our own personal benefit. But I tell you honestly, I myself, as a founder and manager of YessEthiopia, I gained a lot. The primary reason I started YessEthiopia is because of unemployment of my students. But now YessEthiopia is my career. Like even my own PhD study is related to YessEthiopia. So I'm using YessEthiopia as a case, as a way to demonstrate like a way or an organization that's there to address a social problem, but which is not having a very good resource, which is not as such funded by a given donor, which is not really as such kind of yeah, uh, kind of fully established, but which already proved that impact is possible. It's possible to serve within very short time. We have made very nice stories. Like, I cannot even finish if I start listing what we did during the past 2 years. It's a lot of work compared to how we manage this work. So for young people who would like to work with us, for those of you from different parts of the world, this is youth and education support service. Now, it's not only YessEthiopia. We are not only serving Ethiopia. We are aspiring to serve more than one country. We are aspiring to serve the whole world. So that's why we are sharing our ideas. That's why we are inviting people to join us. So please join us, work with us, and take time to read about servant leadership. Servant leadership, of course, it doesn't apply in all settings, but for us, it's one of the very nice, it's the best model. So now I'm going to meet with my friends to discuss about servant leadership. And there is a friend of mine here at the University of Nebraska Lincoln. He will also going to share with us his ideas, and we'll continue discussing about servant leadership. Thank you so much, and keep watching the video. Yeah, so guys, we need to finish about this discussion about servant leadership. As I said, servant leadership is one of the highly motivating, less structured, and kind of motivating approach to leadership, where you don't have full control over the people in your leadership area. So like YessEthiopia is also such an organization where we don't have a lot of control about who would like to work with us, why they work with us, when they join us, when they leave. This is open, you know. People stay when as far as they feel very motivated about what we do. And then we also would like to start by serving whoever is joining us. So when you come to join YessEthiopia, be sure that you need to have a clear target about what you would like to have out of this mission. Your mission can be serving, your mission can be giving, your mission can be getting job, your mission can be getting a training. It depends on whatever you would like to do. Your mission can be study abroad or a scholarship. So it's very important for those of you who would like to work with YessEthiopia to understand our philosophy, to understand our missions, also to understand that this is not where you come in and then immediately we give you salary and or you pay us or the like. No, we rather take a kind of a very passive approach toward this economy and money making. Until now, YessEthiopia is not primarily making income, so we are not collecting payments from whoever we are serving, but we start by giving. We start by supporting the young people who are looking for the services at our hand. So why discussing this is important, because we never said what kind of leadership we are implementing in YessEthiopia. Now you know this is servant leadership. We are service minded, and this is the best leadership theory that fits to the context of YessEthiopia, because we are not as such bounded by a given rule or principles, or not a principle. We do have principles, but we are not guided by as such direct financial or other rewards for the people we serve, especially those who join us as volunteers. Rather, we focus on what do they have, why do they join us, what is their biggest motivation. So I start by asking why do you join us? Maybe you'd like to grow your business, so we do our best so that we are adding something to your business. Maybe you'd like to help the young people, then we do our best to get the young people in your forum. Maybe you'd like to employ, so you are recruiting workforce, we help you so that you get the best workers. Or if you are looking for scholarships, then we share from our experiences what are the best ways, what are the right things, not just getting a scholarship, but to have a kind of successful study journey and the like. We also give a life skills training, as you know. So we start this from our own experiences. And our approach is that you don't have to be like trained in the life service or life skills area to start serving. Everybody have some experiences and we learn from each other. This is our approach. I'm very sure you all have idea about servant leadership, and feel free to ask me, to contact me for further working together. This idea might sound really something very small, but for us this is a very big mission, and I'm very sure as time goes we are going to see like very nice results, and we also would like to go beyond Ethiopia. So that's why I'm here in United States. So I'm very sure a lot can be done, and I wish you nice time, and please keep sharing and engaging with us.